Okay, so our county fair is going on, and I just got my trip out of the way last night. You know, I did the usual, take a lap, look at the animals, go spend like $20 on greasy food to give myself a horrible stomachache in the morning, which, well, that absolutely did happen. But one thing I realized when I was at the fair, for one, there was a ride there that was absolutely insane. I was gonna take a video of it, but my phone was dead. It was like people sitting on like a rotating fork, and it was just spinning them around in the air. Like they could have easily flown off. It looked horrifying. But besides that ride, everything at that fair looks identical to what it did 10 years ago when I went there when I was, you know, a middle schooler slash high schooler. Actually, a high schooler. I was 15 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy? But nothing has changed. Everything is exactly the same. And the people watching is just top of the world. Dude, I saw people wearing tails yesterday. I saw people wearing like the spiked necklaces. I saw a pregnant mother smoking a cigarette. I know that's terrible, but like, I mean, wow. I don't know what was going on, but me and my buddy Reed, who were walking around there, saw the police just chasing after one guy. I mean, like the entire police force there. It was just a typical fair. Summer's coming to an end already, man. I can't believe it. Alright, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. Happy Friday. Today's video is going to be an assortment of things. We got my dad's Q&A, which is going to start off the video. Then we got a little bit of fan mail, that'll take like 2 seconds. And after that, I'm going to address the future of this channel as the football season starts off, because I have a lot of questions, and hell, you know what? I'm just going to answer them. Before we hop into the Q&A, guys, head over to gfuel.com and use code WyattzWorld to save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products. Alright, on to the Q&A. Alright, well, this is my dad ready to do his Q&A. Are you ready for it?
Absolutely.
Alright, well, the first question they have is, what was your exact reaction when Aaron Rodgers broke his collarbone? What did you do? The people need to know.
I think I jumped up and down and screamed. I was so happy and overjoyed. Immediately took a picture of it, and I have it posted right up here. It's one of the greatest moments in football history for us.
All right, next question. I feel like you're waiting for this one. Have I ever embarrassed you in public?
Not really in public, but you did embarrass us because 3 times while you were a kid, which you still are, we had the police here at the house because of you. The first time you were 5 years old, and it was for shooting paintballs off in the house we used to own. You weren't really involved in it, but you were there. Second time was for throwing snowballs, so we had the police here. And my favorite was the third time when we thought you were at a friend's place, and at 1:40 in the morning I got a phone call saying, "Hi, this is the Sauk Rapids Police Department. Do you have a son named Wyatt Muff?" And I said, "Yeah, is he okay?" And he said, "Yes, but him and a friend of his and 2 girls are at 1:40 in the morning walking around in Sauk Rapids. Should we bring him home?" And I said, "Yeah, that would be fine." And I remember thinking, how are we going to punish him? We were out in the mud room, and when they brought him in, and I just walked out of the room and let his mom have at him, and that was punishment enough.
All right, next question is, what do you feel about me being a diehard Bills fan?
Well, I've always been a little bit concerned about your mental health. So being a fan of a team that had a knife murderer on it, O.J. Simpson, is a little bit questionable. But since they have Diggs and a fairly decent team, I'm okay with it. It's not exactly right mentally, but it's okay.
If the Bills and the Vikings met in the Super Bowl, what's the winning score and who is the winner?
Oh boy, that is tough. I think they will meet this year in the Super Bowl, for the record. I think the score is going to be 24-17 Vikings.
I'm thinking Bills 36-3, but... All right, Dad, what's your thoughts on me being a YouTuber, TikToker, influencer, whatever you want to call me?
I'm proud of you for everything that you've done. The whole YouTube thing, I think it's funny. I listen to the TikToks and I do some of the YouTubes and occasionally listen in on Twitch. The only thing that bothers myself and my mom, you got to re-edit that. Start over. Better not keep that in there. You ass. Let's get it right here.
What was the question again? What are your thoughts on your son being a YouTuber, TikToker, streamer, whatever?
Proud of Wyatt for everything he's done. I mean, he's a good kid and everything, but his mom and I have some concern. We watch the TikToks, the YouTube, Twitch, and the language that he uses is terrible. So we both asked him to knock that fucking language off.
All right, Dad, who is your favorite Vikings player? They do not have to be playing right now.
Probably all-time favorite is Chuck Foreman.
The running back?
Yeah, a lot of people probably haven't heard of him. I have his picture up here. He signed it for me. Probably one of the most outstanding running backs, at least in the 1970s. Could do it all, receive, run, great player. Alan Page, the defensive tackle. But my new favorite all-time Viking, Anthony Barr, right here, for the fine work he did on that play.
All right, next question, Dad. What is the dumbest thing I have ever done?
Boy, that's tough because there's a lot of dumb things, but I think the dumbest thing that Wyatt ever did was told him he couldn't fight. He was unhappy with a neighbor that lived on the other end of the neighborhood. I don't remember how old he was, but instead of fighting with him, he went down and took a shit in their yard. And his mom and I found out about it, and his mom made him take a plastic bag, much as you would with a dog, go down and collect the shit and bring it back. That was probably the dumbest thing Wyatt ever did.
All right, last question. It's going to be one of his favorites. What did you do when you were on vacation and I shattered the TV that used to be sitting right there? By the way, I did not throw the fucking controller right at it either.
Well, I can remember I was ice fishing in a lake up north, and I got a phone call saying, geez, Dad, I got some bad news for you. And then you explained it to me, and I was upset, but I thought, well, I'm just going to chalk it up to being stupid and let you off until I got back home. And then I looked at it, and it's quite obvious you threw the controller right at the TV. Until the day that I died, you threw that fucking controller at the TV and broke it. There's no way.
I literally threw it at the ground and it bounced.
There is no way in God's creation that you could ever throw it at the carpet and have it bounce up 6 feet and hit that TV.
All right, guys, I hope you liked the Q&A there. I did have an exit, or we had an exit video made, but it's not like loading to my computer and rendering, so I can't use it. I think my dad just made like a joke in it or something like that and then just said goodbye to everybody. But I know he had a lot of fun doing that, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now we got some fan mail to open up. The first 3 letters are all from the same person, from Bennett Johnson again. He sent me a lot last week, or 2 weeks ago, I think it was. He's the one that does the really cool artwork on the envelopes. Alright, so the first one is just a picture of the Vikings logo. Next one, this is in a Bills envelope. That must be telling me something. Oh, never mind. It just says, keep up the good work, do a video on Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. And the last one, okay, dude, guys, come on. Just send me a bunch of coupons, bro. Like, okay, you guys don't have to do that. I'm not going to use these. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, thank you, Bennett. Alright, next one is from St. Paul, Minnesota. Alright, this is from Ant-Man. He wants to remain anonymous. He's just saying he loves my content, he thinks I'm super funny, and he thinks I'll hit 1 million one day. He has a few questions for me. Kirk Cousins was rated 79 overall in Madden. Should that be higher? Absolutely. I think like an 84 was reasonable. Is Harrison Smith a top 3 safety in the NFL? Top 5 is more reasonable than top 3. And what made you want to start making YouTube TikTok videos? COVID-19. And a picture of Kirk Cousins with the Lombardi trophy. Alrighty, well, thank you, Ant-Man. Alright, next package is from Spencer T-O-Z. I cannot say your last name, my man. Alright, so this is just a letter from a guy named Spencer saying that he's a fan of mine, he thinks I'm funny, he likes my Twitch streams, he's a Bills fan, and he thinks that they'll win the Super Bowl, and he also hopes the Twins can try and win a World Series. Thank you, Spencer, I agree. Next package is from Michael. Hi Wyatt, my name is Michael. I'm a huge fan of you and you're my favorite YouTuber. I love when you rage, you make me laugh every time. Have you ever been to a WWE pay-per-view and do you watch AEW? Can you tell Buxton I said hi? I will give Buxton a pet for you. I have not been to a WWE pay-per-view and I did watch AEW this last week. It was okay. I still think I'm just a WWE guy. He also sent me some cards though, like some wrestling cards and some random football cards. Oh my god, it's Eli Manning. Thank you, Michael. Next package, this is from Paul Karboski. Paul, I remember your name before, I've seen you. Just says, hi Wyatt, this is the 3rd letter I sent you. I drew a random picture of Baker Mayfield with his offensive weapons as swords. Sincerely, an overly biased Browns fan. He literally drew a picture with Baker and all of his weapons as swords. Alright, thanks Paul. Alright, yeah, just one's a package and one's an envelope. This one is from Adam. Alright, so this is from a fan named Adam. He's just saying he's a huge fan of mine. He also sent me a drawing, but he's asking me if I can play some 2K eventually since he is a huge basketball fan as well as just a huge New York fan, it looks like. Adam, when the new 2K comes out, I definitely will be making some content, either on Twitch or on YouTube. As far as now goes though, I think we're just going to be focusing on the new Madden when it drops in a couple weeks here. As far as your artwork goes, man, that's pretty kick-ass. I appreciate that. And we got the last package. Hi Wyatt, my name is Wyatt. I'm a 12-year-old from Maryland. I've been watching you since you had around 10k subs. Thank you for the great content. I had to give you some of the most prized cards I own. Thank you for the great content and keep being elite. Plus Chris Davis from the Orioles is the GOAT, not Junior. Okay, dude. Alright, you said the most prized cards, eh? Hold on a second, man. These are actually really cool. They're all actually like really old cards. 1989 Nolan Ryan card. 1990 Chipper Jones card. Like, these are actually sick and they're all in pretty good shape. I mean, he sent me football too, he sent me baseball, he sent me all kinds of shit. This is Bo Jackson. I don't know if you put a name, I don't think you did, but thank you. Alright guys, and that's actually all for fan mail this week. Like I said, I think a lot of you guys just kind of got everything you wanted to send to me out of the way, so now we just got the new people and reoccurring guests fanning it. In the future, we'll probably save like smaller increments like that for another video to just combine, but I had no plan today, so... Anyway, before we end the video, I just want to address the future of this channel a little bit. So basically, the future of this channel is going to be focusing on Madden 22 when that comes out in like 2 weeks here. I'm going to be focusing not only on multiplayer, but Ultimate Team, franchise mode, everything like that, just kind of like we have. So Madden Mondays are not going to be leaving. However, during the football season, I do plan to do weekly predictions every single week, where I predict the outcomes, the scores, this and that. Now, I don't know if that'll be a segment in a video. I don't know if that'll be a Tuesday video. I'm not sure. Another thing I would like to do, depending on if you guys want to see it, is fantasy football videos, because I'm in 3 leagues. I could talk about fantasy forever. One of my favorite things to do, all I do during the football season in my free time, is research fantasy. That's something I'll probably try a video of to see how you guys like it. Even if I did do that, that would still leave, you know, 2 for sure, probably 3 days a week of just random content. You'll probably get 2Ks. You'll get, you know, random video games and all sorts of the videos you guys get now. As far as, you know, all about anything, road to the show, stuff like that. Like I said in yesterday's video, and I pretty much reiterate every week, road to the show, just as plain and simple, I'm bored of it. As far as all about anything goes, I don't think it's ever going to come back as a week-to-week thing. I just really enjoy doing what I want to do. But if I ever need a video, I could definitely bring it back from like a month-to-month sporadic appearance. Other than that, the channel is going to remain exactly the same. For those who follow my Twitch and stuff, I plan to be building and adding more additions to that as well as time goes. Discord, I'm going to apply for partnership as soon as they open up the applications again. As far as Reddit goes, I don't really know. I don't know what that is. I don't really care for it. Like, sorry. But yeah, that is the plan going forward for this channel. Pretty much remaining the same, except adding, you know, some more up-to-date football stuff as events go on during the football season. I hope it sounds cool to you guys. It sounds fun to me, and it should be an exciting adventure for all of us. As far as this video goes, this is actually me wrapping it up. So if you guys liked it, you already know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, turn the little bell on. I post every single day. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. As far as my weekend goes, I don't really have any plans. I might watch UFC tomorrow. But other than that, I have no idea. I'll probably watch SmackDown tonight, honestly. Anyway, guys, you know the drill. I'm going to hop off and edit this shit so you guys can watch it on time. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I will see you in the next video.